Kia ora koutou. Welcome to tonight's exciting NZIHL action between the Botany Swarm and the Canterbury Red Devils. I'm Bartek Evertovsky, and I'm here with Ian Wanamaker. So, Ian, what do you think are the keys to success for both teams in this game?
What a great question, Bartek. You know what? Someone has been working very hard behind the scenes to put up the keys to success, and I got to shout out to Josh because this is something new. He's the director for all of this live stream broadcast that you get to see from home. Puts in a lot of effort and work. And the keys to success, well, first of all, probably scoring. That helps. This is a very high-scoring league, and I'm going to preface that with scoring on special teams. Special teams is where you are on a power play and you have a man advantage. And the power play for the Swarm, no goals in the last 12 power play chances. So they're going to need to score or convert on that. That's not a great success rate. So if you're the Swarm, that's what you're looking for. If you're the Red Devils, they need to definitely create some chances, some high-danger chances with that strong forecheck or creating one so they don't be so passive. And get some turnovers in the O-zone because their O-zone time is pretty limited, and they're only getting 8.41% of their shots and scoring on that. That is low scoring percentage in a high-scoring league. So there's some keys right there that you've got, but there's some players to watch. Look at this guy. He's a mammoth man, and he's played with Jaromir Jagr. What's his? I can't say his name.
The legend.
You got it.
David Ruzicka. So former teammate of Jaromir Jagr at Clodno, and he actually played against Patrick Kane at the 2006 IHF World Under-18 Championships, which is awesome.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. You know, what do they call him? Showtime?
Showtime.
Patrick
Kane.
Patrick Kane. Yeah, so, I mean, if you learn anything from him, he's got insane hands. But another guy to watch is Ethan Esposito. He's got some hands. He can shoot. He's 21 years old. He's a young man from Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario. Scored a huge amount of points, 65 in 27 games for the Sault College, and that's in the ACHA 2 division this season. In fact, there's someone who's going to be playing in that coming up this season, and his name's Caleb Price. I believe he's one of the depth chart goalies from the Botany Swarm. Young man named Caleb who's going to be suiting up for the University of Washington.
Right, for the Wolves.
Yeah, is it Wolves or is it the Huskies?
Maybe.
I don't know.
They're both dogs, some sort of canine animal.
Okay, right. Anyway, so I wish him the best. I know that they're training in the Seattle Kraken facilities, so he will be getting to experience some unreal stuff. Speaking of the Swarm, let's get on to the last 10 games. They're 5-2-0-3, and that's wins, overtime losses, and losses. This is the record head-to-head, 37 wins, 28 losses, and 3 draws against this Canterbury Red Devils team, and their power play is clicking at 15%. Penalty kill sitting at 86. So there you got the opposite there at the bottom there with the Canterbury Red Devils. But their last 10 games, not so great. 2 wins overall. No overtime wins, a loss, overtime loss, and 7 losses. So, yeah, their penalty kill is even pretty low at 73%. So just under 3/4.
Yeah, they'll definitely want to stay out of the box.
So that's kept them at the bottom. They're kind of right in the cellar at the moment. Minus 45 goal differential, having them sitting at bottom with 1 point. And then the Thunder, they had an upset win last night. They beat the West Auckland Admirals 6-2 in Dunedin, and quite a convincing win down there. So the Thunder will definitely be really pumped and getting a lot of confidence from that game. And then moving up the table, you got the Swarm sitting in third with 10 games played, sitting on 19 points. And West Auckland Admirals just ahead of them with 21 points. And the West Auckland got those key victories against the Swarm in a round ago, with winning 2 of those games. So
yeah,
getting some valuable points on the standings.
There's a little bit of an upset coming here to the Hive and taking both games against the Swarm.
So there you go. You got your captains and assistants that are coming through for the Swarm, led by Andrew Hay, starting goaltender, Connor Parr. And there's Caleb there, number 42. I saw him in his number 1s. You got Marchie, Atwell, and Van Mulbrick, Vordanov, Fontaine, and Polozov. Marcus McDonald. I don't think Josh is in the lineup tonight. And Dal Mattel, Kyle Johnson, Wilson, and Dima Koptev, Leonard Wimmer, Andre Kozak, and Richie Hopkinson.
All right, on ice.
Artem Anosov, Max Hill, and Lucas Fontaine. Luke Simon on D, Remy Sandoy, Andy Hay, Ollie Hay, Ryan McDonald, Ruzicka, and Stefan Thuler. There's the coaching staff. Kennedy taking time to be the head coach now and not playing anymore, so he's gone from in the pipes in behind the net.
Yeah.
And look at this. This is something that's fantastic, close to my heart as well. This guy played against and played with for a numerous amount of years. Probably one of the best New Zealand-born players that I've ever had a chance of playing with. Number 16, Paris Hyde, had his jersey retired yesterday evening down in Dunedin. So quite,
that's awesome.
Quite a hats-off ceremony to you there, Paris, if you are listening.
Yeah.
Congratulations for your long service, not just to the Thunder, but to the ice hockey community all across Aotearoa. A massive, massive accomplishment to get your jersey recognized.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations, Paris. And if he was watching the game yesterday, he was probably happy to see his team upset the Admirals.
Maybe they had that extra incentive as well to play a little bit more for Paris when his jersey's getting hung up into the rafters at that beautiful ice stadium down in Dunedin.
Yeah, for sure. It'll be really interesting to see what happens in Dunedin tonight if you tune into the other game after this one, because Chaba came off injured yesterday. So I'm curious to see if he's okay, if he'll start tonight, or if Lachlan, who traveled down with the Admirals as the backup, will be getting her first NZIHL regular season start. She played one game against the Mako for the Admirals, but hasn't had an NZIHL regular season game. So I'm curious to see what will happen there.
Yeah, we do hope that Chaba can recover. He took a big hit, big knock. I watched the highlights, I rewatched most of that game today, and Dunedin really stepping up. I got to admit, they played a really tough, hard game, and Admirals will definitely look to want to bounce back and take some points from down there, or at least have a better performance in the game. And speaking of games, we got puck drop moments away here at the Hive, Paradise, Botany, Aotearoa, New Zealand, Tamaki Makoto. Here we go. Ryan Hissong ready to drop that puck. Face-off won by the Swarm. Sandoy back to chase. He hits it off the wall to McDonald. Dallimore from the Red Devils pinches in, keeps the zone. Swarm go D to D. Put it up off the boards. That could go down for an early icing call. And that's what we've got. 15, 16, 17 seconds into the game.
Yeah, first whistle down in the Swarm end, so Connor Parr might get a shot to warm up. It's always tough the first shot of the game when you're a little bit rusty and just want to get your eyes and hands warmed up.
He looks dialed in. He's coming off from a successful campaign over in California. It's roller hockey at the Narch tournament. I'll tell you a bit more about that a little later on.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't realize he was that you that traveled down there.
Yeah,
for that
that's
tournament?
right. Yeah,
Oh,
so
awesome.
I'm one of the coaches there and 4 New Zealand teams. As Ollie Hay gets a little bit of a introduction to the game from one of the Cantab defensemen. That's Willis, Logan Willis, just taking Ollie Hay's stick for a little bit of a ride and saying, whoop, you're not seeming to hold on to that stick very well, so I'm going to just knock it out of your hands. No call made, so we are going to be 5-on-5.
And Atwell taking the draw. Good to see him back. It was his 200th NZIHL game where he took a puck to the face and had to leave.
In your 200th game, he gets a puck to the face. I mean, if that's not hockey, what is?
Quite unlucky. Luckily did not lose any teeth, though.
Hissong in the way, but Simon steps up and takes down Esposito.
Oh, beauty of a hit there.
Nice hip check there. As the Swarm come the other way, they gain the blue line. Coming in, shot, saved by Reason. Good pad save, good action save for his first of the game.
Well, very close to a tap-in for Atwell. It just popped between his legs. He wasn't able to get a stick on it.
Polozov steps into his man. And at Canterbury, they come up the other way. Here's Dodwell. Takes a big hit there as Atwell steps right into him. He goes off for a change. And Wimmer comes the other way. He takes a shot, wrist shot, right into the bread basket of that Canterbury Red Devil logo, the big RD of Reason. And there's a replay there, George action replay. We see Atwell finishing off his man.
Oh, good to see some physicality from the Swarm this early in the game, setting the tone well. Only a minute and 20 seconds into this one.
So we got Dalmatow's line out there as Fontaine and Kozak. Canterbury win the draw. Bull sends it back, but nobody's there to collect it, so the Red Devils looking to get out of their zone. Kept in by Dalmatow. In the high slot shot, that hits someone in front, doesn't get through. Wimmer holding the line. Takes a wrist shot. Clock, that's gloved away. Backhand here, shot. Oh, and Reason had to be sharp with Fontaine on the backhand. Canterbury under early pressure. Wimmer holds the line, sends it in. Kozak collects in the corner. Looking to make a play behind the net, sets up. Backhand pass. Talmatel tries to wrap it around, gets filled in nicely there by Bull. Swarm still with the puck here. Send it up to the point, Wimmer. Takes a wrist shot, shin padded away, and that's a race for the puck with Hunt chasing it down. On the backhand, cuts to the middle, shot onto Parr, but that looks like he got a piece of it. And they break away.
I would have liked to see Connor come out and play that puck. I think he had enough time to do it to avoid getting a shot on goal.
Ruzichka is welcomed by Willis, and they come together, two big men. Hard shot there, blocker or stick blocked away from the goaltender, Reason. High slot shot, save by Reason as Fortnoff gets a wrist shot. There's a couple of cross checks after Reason holds on to that puck.
Excellent save. That was a grade A scoring chance right there in the slot. He had a lot of net to look at. Reason just gets his glove on it, and importantly, no rebound.
Excellent, yeah, and he held it. That's a shot that's under the glove, just above the pad.
That is really
tough
hard
to
to
save.
stop. I struggle with those just above the pad shots.
Face-off win by the Swarm. Wrist shot. Blocked again by Dallimore. The Red Devils come the other way. Partial break. Forehand backhand shot above the net. Missed all of it. Two real good chances the other way for the Devils, but they've missed the net on both chances.
Yeah,
They're going to need to get it on net.
Both generated by maybe slightly impatient shots from a defenseman into the shin pads.
Yeah.
They'll have to watch out for that.
Shin pad rule is so important when you're the last man holding the line. Just dump it in the corner. Make the safe option. This early in the game, you know, you've given up 2 breakaways to start, especially your goalie facing 2 breakaways first up. Not what you want.
That's not what your first shot of the game should be, a breakaway.
So that's Sean Brown going back in his zone. He wheels up in the middle, gets harassed a little bit from the back from Janssen. He skates away from him. Gets the zone, comes in, wrist shot, saved by Parr. Still with it on the Devils. That's Orr with it now. Sends a cross rink pass. And that's held in by Dodwell. Esposito there trying to battle for it. Orr gets hit down, and the Swarm come away with it. Good patient defense. And that looks like Simon. Simon, he stops up, passes the puck in the corner. Swarm to chase. Shot on. Sticked away by Reason. Oh, that's McDonald looking with his head up all the way. Takes a shot. Another save there by Reason. That's Ollie Hay with it. He puts it in front. Shot and a goal scored. Nice passing play by the Swarm. They are first in on the board.
Beautiful pass by Kyle March there. We'll see it on the replay in a second. So Kyle March at the side of the net. He's aware of where his teammate is, receives it, and then immediately no-look pass to set up the easy tap-in for his teammate. Fooled everyone, fooled the goalie. Beautiful setup.
I think that was by McDonald there, putting that one in. So it was a good forecheck, good passing play. So really under a lot of pressure, a lot of shots too by the Swarm, only looking like there's registered 4, but in that sequence there was an awful lot on. So an early goal here, Bartek, by the Swarm, 1-0 at the home.
I think the coach will be happy to see that. Other than the 2 shots off the shin pads, they've been pretty good. No real mistakes. Other than that, great pressure.
And they're holding pretty well in the defensive zone. Another break here, almost a 2-on-1. Streaking in, shot, and Reason again with a great save as Dallimore was streaking in with a hard shot.
Very important
the other
save.
way. Hodge breaks in, shot, and that's padded away by Parr. Centered in front, all the way to Nichols at the top. He has a shot. Kind of went off someone's skate in front.
I think Connor didn't see that one. Luckily missed the net.
Got a lot of big bodies standing in front of him, and the Swarm send it all the way down. No icing is the call. Players on both teams make changes to their respective benches. And Thuler, he sends that puck in deep into the Canterbury Red Devils zone. And Nichols puts it up the half wall. Kind of intercepted. Swarm passing it around. It's taken away by Nichols. Nichols has it. He flicks it out of the zone, relieves some of that pressure, sending the Swarm D, Thuler and Andy Hay back. Thuler up the wing, looking for his winger, but that doesn't connect, but they don't call that icing. Carry on. That puck is poke checked away from Sean Brown, a left-handed skating defenseman. Gets it back though. Good hard work here by Brown. Tries to center it. Doesn't get all of it on. And Dallimore goes up the wall to get it. Pinching in from the D spot is one of the wingers for Canterbury. But the Swarm, they break out of their zone with it. Kozak curls back in his zone. So much rink to skate in this big Olympic-size ice. Kozak taking advantage. Goes to the outside, pass in front. Another great play there. Couldn't get all of it, but the Swarm did get a shot. Another one from the point, deflected in front. Puck's loose. And that comes back all the way out into neutral area.
Reason's made some massive saves in this period already. It could easily be 3-0 for the Swarm now if it wasn't for him.
Reason definitely put under some pressure quick and early. Kind of maybe that's part of the game plan for the Swarm. Strike early, strike hard against this Canterbury team. Don't give them a chance to breathe, because it seems like they do have some weapons, but they are slow starters a little bit so far in this league. Here they come the other way. Esposito, nice move on the forehand, back it, and he goes in and scores.
What
just as we
goal.
say it. What a goal. Great individual effort as Esposito dangles city around everybody, protected the puck, and scores.
Oh, beautiful stick work by Esposito. And controlling that bobbling puck. Sits down for him. Right under Luke Simon's stick. Around Connor, over the pad.
Does get around that poke check too, because Connor went for the poke check to try and get it out of the middle area, but
that is not
high risk,
easy
high
to
reward.
do. Incredibly skillful goal by Esposito.
So we got a tie game. 13 minutes now left in this first period.
Yeah, a little bit of against the run of the play. Swarm were dominating everything, and then out of nowhere, Esposito pulls some magic to get his team back even.
Speaking of which, he's got the puck again, Esposito. Passes it back to his defensive partners there. That's Hopkins sending it up. And Ollie Hay wearing a jersey number 25. No nameplate on the back, so he must be having a new one or something getting printed for him and possibly sewn on a little later. Hopefully he gets that sorted for next game tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want the attention. Doesn't want anybody to know he's Andy Hay. Ollie Hay, rather. Wait, actually, is it Andy or Ollie that's playing today? Andy Hay,
both.
Ollie Hay? Oh, both
Yeah,
Hays.
both. Yeah. So there you go. And I would almost guarantee that one of either the mom or dad will be in attendance. And just taking a quick look, I can see Mr. Hay here. That's fantastic. Always supporting. Shot from the point, and that's saved by Connor. He redirects it in the corner, and the Swarm very good at getting back onto the pucks that are in their zone, taking away any opportunities.
Oh, a little bit of a knee on knee there. Looks like both players are okay, though.
Yeah, Nichols stepped up to take the man, and he kind of got only a piece of Ollie Hay, mainly his knee. Bobbling puck in front of the net, and Canterbury managed to clear it. They get out of the zone. 2-on-1 shaping up here as Hodge gets it. Sends it across back to his man, and he missed the net. That's Hunt.
Oh, turnover.
2-on-0. Pass across and a shot. Oh, what a save by Reason off the stick. And Swarm nearly cashing in, making it a 2-1 game.
If he
So
did save
pressure
that
here.
must have been right off the knob. See that on the replay now.
A bit of a giveaway.
So Reason plays nice and deep because he knows that pass is coming.
And he gets across, being a big man. I think that was right off that stick.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it was on target, if it was going wide, but either way, what a chance for the Swarm.
Yeah, so Swarm generating a lot of high opportunity scoring chances here.
Yeah, they're quite lucky that it's 1-1 at the moment. Could easily be 3-1 or 4-1 if it wasn't
Another
for Reason.
big hit there as Simon steps up into his man. Two big hits right in the same sequence. And Swarm coming back the other way. Polozov, 2-on-2. Goes to the outside. Wrist shot. That's deflected high and wide. Atwell stops it on the boards. Back to Polozov. Goes to his D-man. Simon, shot from the point. That's well wide. Here we are in front. Swarm player shot. Saved by Reason. That's Dallimore, another player without a nameplate on the back of his jersey. He's wearing number 14 for the Swarm. Maybe him and Ollie had a bit of a swap with numbers, not sure. But as you see on the replay here, he was on a back step, so he's skating away from his shot. So you're not going to get a full strength shot on, but still, Reason's got to be sharp there with stopping that and holding on for no rebounds.
Yeah, he's the reason it's tied right now.
Way to go. All right, Reese Mason, he comes through. He's 1-on-2, drops it back, takes a hit for his efforts. Ruzicka, him and Esposito come together. And Kozak gets it. Nice saucer pass in the middle. Gives it up to Dalmatel. Rocking some pink colored tape on his twig tonight.
I don't think Center Ice sells that. He must have imported that himself.
Or unless he's spray painted. It looks a little bit painted on. It's not quite
could be
full pink, but Kozak breaks in the zone. He's 2-on-3. He curls up. Gives it to Ruzicka. Ruzicka curls in the high slot. Feeds it down low. Oh, just over the stick of Thuler. Looking for a one-time pass.
Oh, great vision by the experienced defenseman. Almost set up an easy goal.
Canterbury, they take it back. Creating a turnover, and they come back the other way. Really stretching the Swarm here, pushing them back into their zone. That's really well read by Thuler. He poke checks that away. Looks into the middle for a pass. Vortnov streaking down. He curls with it. Puts it down low to Jonsson. Jonsson with it now. Back to Vortnov. Couldn't put the stick down to hold that pass. Just a bit underneath it. Canterbury put it up the side ball. Andy Hay forced to go back. Gives to Thuler. Thuler to Vortnov. Up to Hopkinson. Some good puck movement here by the Swarm. Red Devils, they get it. And they go up the wall. Literally swarmed by two Swarm players. And they do come away. Bull has it in his feet. Shot on net.
And his stick almost went over the glass.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get an interference call as Remy Sandoy kind of like innocently, after the hit, kind of just tried to give the stick back to Bull. But I think maybe it looked like it was an unsportsmanlike play. Let's see a look on this replay. So he makes the hit. The stick pops up, hits him in the head. He just flicks it up. That's all it was, a little flick. My goodness, I think that's harsh.
I think it is a little bit of a soft call. Maybe Sandoy has a bit of reputation being a frequent visitor to the penalty box.
Yeah, but
maybe that's why he drew the call.
That's unkind. I mean, the ref's right there. You can see that play develop in real time. All right, so Canterbury on the power play. Just keeping it inside the zone, but they turn it over to the Swarm and they send it down all the way 200 feet right in front of Dan Reason.
Big opportunity for the Devils to get something going because they've let the Swarm carry most of the play other than that one magical goal by Esposito.
In fact, you said carrying the play, and that's kind of what the Swarm are doing here on this penalty kill. They've already made another penalty kill change and sent the puck down twice. And we are reaching 45 seconds into this penalty to Remy Sandoy.
Excellent penalty killing so far by the Swarm. Not giving them anything.
But you say that, and often we are in that position of commentating. I want to give them the commentator's curse. We'll see how Canterbury stacks up here in the power play. Good movement here, pass in front, but that's cleared by the Swarm.
A little bit better there from the Devils, looking to make something happen and get the puck to the slot. Unable to make the connection, though.
Here's Dallimore. He wheels up in the middle of the ice, looking for an option. Goes to the wing. Hits Hunt with it. Looked like he was going to shoot it, but he put it behind the net to Dallimore. Dallimore returns it to Willis. Backhand pass to the other team, and they send it back down. 30 seconds left in the Swarm penalty. Esposito, he wheels up through the middle. And turned over, given away. And the Swarm managed to get the puck back. And that's sent up off the wall and back down. Straight on net towards Reason. He's going to have to cover that up as the very quick skating Houlihan managed to get down on him.
Yeah, only 4 seconds left in their power play, and that's going to do it for their power play. As Sandoy comes out of the box in 4 seconds, face off in the Devil's end, And I don't think they got any shots on net, actually, did they, on Connor?
You know what? I don't think they did. So that's, power play has got 4 seconds left, and they're in their zone. Looks like we're going to be back to 5-on-5 shortly. Atwell wins the draw, takes the puck, shot on net. That's blocked by the defenseman for the Red Devils, and now they've got it set up behind the net.
Goes straight to the bench for a change as he comes out of the box.
Probably laughing a little bit and grimacing as to the silliness of that call. But I guess you do have to draw the line at some point.
I'm curious who's actually the penalty minutes leader in this league. I think Sandoy is up there.
Well, if you want to talk all time, that's different.
Is it going to be you?
Me? Heck no. not even anywhere close. But there would be a member of the Hay family in there. And currently Cameron True from the Sky City Stampede leading the way with 31 PIMs. But the next is Mason Rees, and then Ruzicka actually 14 minutes in PIMs.
Interesting.
So there you go.
I would not have picked Ruzicka, actually.
Heavy hit there on the side wall as the Sean Brown, assistant captain, gets introduced to the Botany glass, courtesy of Michael Atwell. Giveaway here, Orr takes it over, 2-on-2, comes in, pass to Delamore. Quick shot, save by Parr. Puts a glove on that one.
Excellent save by Parr, his best of this period. He hasn't been very busy, but he had to be sharp there, because that was an unforced error out of nowhere. Just
total
turns it over.
giveaway.
Excellent glove save by Parr. No rebound either. Love to see it.
5:46, period 1. We are at Paradise Botany, also known as the Hive, the home of the Botany Swarm, hosting the Canterbury Red Devils, and the score is 1-1. I'm Ian Wanamaker alongside Bartek Evertoski, commentating this NZIHL action. Swarm deep in the zone here. That's Kozak trying to center the pass. Kept in by Sandoy. Back to Kozak. Kozak with it. Pass in front. That's put up by Fontaine. Sandoy sends it down, but Nichols collects it. He takes it up the wall. He skates up with it. He just gets over center, likes to dump it in, go for a change. Swarm coming the other way. Johnson, he's chasing that down. Johnson looking, skates a bit past it. Brown gets it up to his man. That's Orr. Gives it back to Brown, but too far ahead of him. Simon has it on the back end. Thuler puts it up the wall. Vornov. Cross rink pass. Kind of towards the linesman. Linesman decides, we'll let that play. Back comes Orr. Backhand now streaks in front. Puts it on net, but well over the net. Bit of a break here. Janssen, he's got it, but he's being harassed from the back. Does come away with it. He's on the back end, really come in front. Doesn't get the pass in front. Tries to wrap it around. Hopkinson was open. Couldn't get him the puck. And the Red Devils come back with it. Dodwell looking to hit his man, but that goes straight to Hopkinson's stick. He sends it in. Not enough on that one, and that's collected by Brown. He sends it up. Both players having difficulty with skates, and Wimmer and Hunt go down, or Esposito go down.
Ice is slippery. Watch out there.
Pass in front here. Chance for the Devils. They put it up top. Luke Tappan, wrist shot from the point. And that's right to the chest and the Botany Swarm logo. And Connor Barr will grab that and hold on.
Yeah, good job by Connor, making sure there's no rebound with some people sniffing around the crease. And surprisingly, shots are 9-7 for the Swarm against the Devils. I would have thought the Swarm would have had a healthier shot lead. So only 2 shots back of the Swarm, the Devils.
Swarm win the faceoff. 3:42 left in this first period. That's Ryan McDonald. Tries to go all the way through Chris Hunt, but he holds on to it. Him and Ollie Hay come together. And the Swarm send it in right onto Reason. He puts that down. That's Hopkins sending it up. On the backhand, putting it in. Slight offside, but they will pass it in anyways. And the Swarm look like they might have iced this one, but oh, that's unusual. The Swarm player clearly beat the man to the puck.
Yeah, I believe the referee has to make the decision when the puck is at the hash marks. Is that right? Or when the two players chasing at the hash
it's
marks?
just before the hash mark. So
And it did look like the Swarm player had the lead there at the hash marks, at least from our point of view.
yeah, it should be at center ice, but that's just, it's a call that's been made, and they got to stick with it. You get a little bit of stick, too, for saying that the ice is slippery. Such a call that most people think that would just slip under the radar. We are commentating a slippery slope here with you, noticing that ice is slippery. They are playing on some very small metal thin blades that are razor sharp.
Yeah, it is funny if you think about it. We're playing with knives on our feet, skating around on some ice.
Oh, I have heard a very interesting, what do they call it, ice machetes?
Ice machetes.
This Australian commentating guy on YouTube, it was hilarious. He describes how ice hockey gets played and the history of it.
Yeah, if you think about it, it's kind of surprising net guards only became mandatory recently, considering we're playing with ice machetes.
Shot there, saved by Reason, and that was number 14 for the Swarm, that's Dallimore. No, you're right. Ever since the days of, what was it, early 80s, late 80s, early 90s, Clint Malarchuk. The Buffalo Sabres goalie getting cut by a skate, almost bled to death.
Richard Zednik as well in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my friends was actually at that game because tickets to Toronto Maple Leafs games quite expensive. Buffalo Sabres much cheaper. Just drive an hour and a half.
I would have been
south.
one of those people that would go to those games from Toronto area because you could hardly ever afford to get to the Leaf games. They were too expensive. You'd often see more Leaf fans in the games than you would Sabre fans.
Oh yeah, even down in Florida. Florida in preseason, tons of Canadians there. Went to see the Lightning one time for $20.
3-on-2. Dallimore with a hard shot there and misses the net. Last 2 minutes of the first period. Polozov ducking and diving away as he does. So good at that. And that was off the glass or a touch from the Swarm into the netting, and there will be no delay of game penalty. But we have a whistle. 2:09 left in the first period.
So shots 11-7 for the Swarm, but tied score 1-1. See if either team can pull in front the last 2 minutes. Swarm will definitely want to avoid making any more of those errors, firing the puck into shin pads from the blue line, especially late in this period.
Yeah, both teams were looking to try and score before the end of this frame. I think the Canterbury team would be quite happy with a 1-1 scoreline. Here they are, 2-on-1 here. Dallimore pass across. Fontaine looking for the 1T, but that was in his skates, not in his wheelhouse. Missed it. Excuse me. I made a big mistake there. That 14 for the Swarm is Houlihan, not Dallimore, as I've got listed on my sheet here, so I got to change that. I really want to ask with that, what's that movie with you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge anything reference? He's probably heard that 1,000 times. Probably not very kind on him. I will apologize well in advance.
Classic movie, Dodgeball.
Swarm looking to strike here, but that's a giveaway. Boole collects that. That gives it to Hodge. Hodge takes a hit there. And Kozak comes in the middle. Gives it to Ruzicka. He goes back to McDonald. And the last minute in the first period. And the Swarm send it down low. No icing. Devils go and collect that. Swarm makes some changes.
See one of the comments, more Leafs fans at Sens games too. Poor Senators.
Yeah, that's sad. They're two storied franchises, and Ottawa's just been kind of like in some years with the relationship between the Swarm and Admirals, when the Swarm were real dominant over the Admirals. Hope that changes for the Sens.
Yeah, I remember when I was a teenager, there was a period of few years where every year the Leafs would knock the Sens out of the playoffs.
Oh, they went real close the one year, didn't they, with Alfredson and Redden? And
oh, it was against the Devils, the Stanley Cup final, I believe.
Shot there, almost coming in. The Devils looking quite dangerous there in the last 20 seconds here. They got a partial 2-on-1.
Yeah, that was a great chance. I think it was blocked by McDonald in the end. I don't think it got through to Connor.
And that is the horn, and we will have a period break. 1-1 is the scoreline here at Paradise Botany. The Hive, Tamaki Makaurau, Aotearoa, New Zealand. There's this block there. I don't think it does get through. McDonald with this big frame, kind of just back to the play. Gets hit by the puck and his backside.
Yeah, I think not much Connor could actually see there with McDonald
No,
standing right
like,
in front of him.
so he was in a decent spot to make a save if needed, but there you have it. We have got a 1-1 scoreline, all tied up as we approach this intermission break. We do play 3 periods of hockey, 20 minutes each, and we do thank you for you tuning into this live stream broadcast, and feel free to keep commenting on that YouTube live stream. We love hearing from all the fans out there, or anybody that is watching, new fans, new people. And we will take a short break here, Bartek, and come back for period number 2. Let's go.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back to the second period action between the Botany Swarm and the Canterbury Red Devils. I'm Bartek Evertovsky, and I'm here with Ian Wanamaker. So Ian, do you think there's anything both teams need to change going into this period?
Well, you know what? If I'm Canterbury, I wouldn't be too despondent about that period. It wasn't too bad overall. Like, they're sitting with a 1-1 game at the moment. They had a great chance at the end of that first period, so you can't count this team out of it. They've got some good weapons over there. They do rely a little bit on Esposito and Hunt and their import players, but they're getting great goaltending from Reason. Improvements, maybe as the keys to success out in the game, like get on the forecheck, get in, put some more pressure in the O-zone on the Swarm. Don't allow them to break out as easy. This is big ice. But if you're the Swarm, hammer these guys right away, right? Nice, like real early in the second, because they were getting the puck back and generating some of their own offense, but it seemed like they just are getting stopped by a good goaltender and also on the counter attack. So they have to be aware of too much offense can lead to the puck coming back in your own net and then making it a 2-1 game. So next goal is big.
Yeah, I think the Swarm need to be careful to avoid those unforced errors. You saw a few errant passes and pucks fired into shin pads that gave odd man rushes or breakaways to the Devils. I think if the Swarm tighten up and avoid those unforced errors, I think they'll come out of this period on top.
Right, so maybe not the right choice of words with the word despondent. I just threw that word out there. I'm glad I'm getting, held to account here by the fans out there and online. So, yeah, no, this is a good period of play, that first period from the Red Devils overall. An away game, coming away with a 1-1 scoreline after one. So if you are a Canterbury fan or, coaching staff from that team, you probably want a few more shots as well. It's 11-7. They gave up a lot of high-grade scoring opportunities, so definitely have to tighten up defensively, which can lead to your offense. Yeah. So, yeah, it is 1-1 game, but their goal differential is -45. So if you want to use that despondent word, like that's the worst in the league, that's not great. And Reason, he's an excellent goaltender, and he will definitely give the Red Devils a higher chance of staying in the game the longer it progresses.
Yeah, I'll try to avoid making any more Reason puns, but it's very tempting. He's definitely the reason that they're
Well, you got to keep things level, like on par. So, hey, come on, if you want to bring it the other way. We're back underway, folks, and let's get into it. Swarm, they send it back right into the Canterbury Red Devils zone. Delamore puts it up to Kaluzny. Haven't seen much of Kaluzny this period. Maybe he was a bit late getting out on the ice. Someone spilled their neck guard. Hopefully they don't step on it. Giveaway here as Holly Hay gets it. Offside, though, is the call as the Swarm looking to take advantage of the giveaway there by the Red Devils early in the second.
So I think in the intermission you were looking up the all-time penalty minute leaders. Was one of the Hayes on that list?
I believe they're on it, but I don't think they're in the top 5.
Oh, okay. Do you remember what the top 4 was?
We had Braden Lee, an ex-teammate of mine for the Ice Blacks. He was number 1, closely followed by Hayden Argyle, number 2. Number 3 was Oldie with Connor Harrison. And now his new teammate, ex-Swarm player and ex-Admiral, Jordan Chalice, was number 4 on that list, all-time PIMs. So few more PIMs to go if you think Sandoy is going to make that list.
Yeah, I think Sandoy, by the end of his career, I think he's going to be up there. He's a frequent visitor to that penalty box.
It was unfortunate targeting on that one. I think he got really hard done by in the first.
He did. Yeah, I think it was a little bit of a soft call.
Swarm pass in front. That's intercepted, and skating away is the Red Devils stick blocking that pass lane, as Luke Tappan did well to bring it up through to the neutral ice area, but it gets put back into his zone. Swarm chase, that's Houlihan. He stops up, gives it to Polozov. Polozov surveying his options like a water bug, just curling around, gives it to Ruzicka in the front. Wrist shot, hit a shin pad, still in front. Houlihan looking for it. On the edges, wrist shot saved by Reason. Houlihan again, hard on the puck. Can't center it. He gets that blocked away by Tappan.
Great pressure by the Swarm. Shots now 14-7 for the Swarm to that flurry.
Polozov ducks a hit, and that puck's sent down, and Ruzicka looks to collect it. Wrist shot there as Esposito got in behind him, and Connor Parr had to make a good glove save there.
Yeah, I think he thought he made the catch, but luckily it bounced over the net after coming off the tip of his glove.
The Swarm stop up behind the net. Wimmer playing a bit with fire when you cut in front of the net like that, your own net. Pass in front, here comes Dalmatau on the backhand, comes in forehand, looking to go five-hole. That had a chance, saw some blue ice there, but Reason closes
that was
the door.
Close. We can see now it was almost on the goal line. He tried to tuck it between Reason's legs, and he
Look at all
managed
the
to
space he's got.
squeeze
He
him.
could have brought it back to the forehand a little earlier, but doesn't. Reason just gets there and holds on to it.
Another clutch save by Reason.
Shot off the faceoff as Fontaine looks to capitalize on a faceoff win. Real early by Dalmatau as he kind of ties his man up. The puck's staying loose, and Fontaine quick on it. Looks to do the same again.
Must be a set play.
That's the stuff you practice. Good when it happens in a game. Kozak from the point. Shin pad rule again. That's blocked. Canterbury the other way. Hodge, backhand pass. Stop by Kozak. Good to come back and recover from that giveaway. Pass up to Fontaine. He takes a hit. Ozak centering in front. Thuler steps into one. Slap shot saved by Reason. And Hunt the other way.
He didn't get the best connection on that one.
Nice dangle there. Doesn't go through, though. No, he kind of let up because he had a man right in front of him. He didn't want to one-time it right into his own man. Kozak the other way, 2-on-1, shaping up. Fakes the shot, pass across. Easily intercepted, though, by the Devils. Kozak back up top. Pressure from the Swarm. Sandoy shot from the point. Saved by Reason. Dalmatau right in front. Couldn't get anything on it. And Reason stops and holds on.
Reason sharp again. I like to see that from Kozak as we saw him coming in. He faked the slap shot because I think the goalie expected a pass, and he needs to freeze the goalie to get his feet set to make it more difficult for him to get across. Unfortunately, was not able to set up the one-timer.
Red Devils win the draw, come away. Kaluzny dumps the puck in. Dallimore gives chase. Sandoy on the back end, up the boards. Vornov does nice to get it to his man, but still kept in temporarily. And then sent all the way back into Swarm zone. Vornov collects it in behind the net. Or giving some passive pressure. Pass up to Jonsson. Jonsson has Hopkinson with him. Cuts in the middle. Doesn't gain full position there. Vornov in supporting. Comes down with the puck. Back up top to Simon. Simon off the shin pad. Trying to force it through. Now sends it up. Vornov gains the line nicely. Backhand pass, picked off by the Red Devils, and they managed to get it out of their zone. Just over 4 minutes gone, second period of play. Score is 1-1. Botany Swarm playing against the Canterbury Red Devils. Red Devils chip it out of the zone, forcing the Swarm to go back with it now. Ruzicka, the big check man, passes it up the boards. That's stopped by Canterbury. McDonald. Oh, that's Ruzicka. Takes a huge hit by Rees. His bodies are definitely getting hit and dropped.
Oh, another net guard on the ice.
And that's an icing. So a couple of big impacts from that shift. Hopefully we can catch them on the replay. No, there was some good hits.
As we were talking about, the Swarm need to avoid firing the puck into the shin pads of the forwards on when they're on the attack. Luckily for them, there were no breakaways that time that came of it, but eventually they're going to get unlucky if they keep doing that.
So we just had one of the Swarm players look like Ollie had to make a change because his neck guard popped off and he didn't put it on pre-puck drop, so they will put another man out on the ice for him. Tappan has his shot deflected, and Houlihan sends a long pass all the way down towards Reason. Almost in the net as that came right off the boards and hit him in the pad. He had to be sharp to hold on to that one.
Oh, that was almost a catastrophic mistake that happened there.
Bit of a Botany bounce. So you watch this shot, it's kind of like a long icing. Knowing the man's there, that bounces right over Reason's stick onto his pad. He stayed calm, though, and held on to it.
I can see why Reason did that. He had his stick out ready to play the puck. It looked like it would lie flat and somehow popped up into the air off the boards. Strange to see.
Face-off win. Polozov with a shot. Again, Reason making a good save. Was low enough to see that puck. Kept in, though, at the line. Ruzicka, hard shot and gloved by Reason. tested quick and often here in the last few minutes. He has stopped a lot of puck here as we've just ticked over that 5-minute mark.
He's definitely the reason it's still tied. To overuse that pun, it's 19-8, the shots for the Swarm.
No, he's a quality goaltender. He's honed his craft a lot. He's played for the Capital Penguins in the inline community for years, had a lot of success there. And he's now presumably living in Christchurch and trying his hand at ice, and he's doing quite a good job.
Yeah, he's looked very, very solid in this game.
Swarm moving the puck around. Pass off the skate. Polozov curls back, but has it stick checked away from him, putting Ryan McDonald under pressure as Hunt takes it away from him. He's behind the Swarm net. Passes in front. Kind of pinballing puck, but Polozov comes away. Flicks it up and over the D. Streaking Houlihan can't get a stick to it. Nichols takes it away nicely. Poole off the wall. Canterbury coming down. Nice move here. That's Hodge. Backhand. And it goes up and over the net.
Excellent chance for the Devils.
Just getting the puck up and over Connor Parr and the net. Not getting anything to show for it. Not even any shots.
They've looked good one-on-one when they get those chances. Their stick handling has been excellent.
4-on-2 here. Polozov with it. Back to his man. Elects to pass when he should probably have shot it.
A little bit too unselfish there by Polozov.
He has it at the top of the point. Shot, and that's deflected off Joe Orr's stick, and that hits the mesh, and we will get a stoppage in Canterbury zone.
It must be so much fun to play with Polozov if you're a goal scorer. He's so good at setting up his teammates.
That's it. He's, like you said, unselfish, and he will look for you. But he can also bury the puck if he wanted to. He doesn't elect to shoot as much as he possibly should. Got a great shot, good release.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Pass in front, shot, and what a save by Reason. The goal light goes on temporarily. I think someone might have mistouched it by accident.
The goal judge got a little bit too
A
excited.
little bit happy.
There.
It was a great one-time play as Dalmatau one-times that pass.
You can tell it's a quality save when the goal light goes off.
So we had a quick whistle there from the face-off. We'll have a reset. Face-off win by the Swarm. And it's Fontaine with it. Avoiding his opposite number 9, or gives it down to Dalmatau. Dalmatau puts his back to the man. Thuler sends it back to Dalmatau. Cuts across high slot, shot, and that is gloved by Reason, and he holds on. One of his 20 saves thus far as we're getting closer to the halfway part of this game.
He is dialed in. It's going to take a great shot to beat him. It's going to have to be some magic like we saw from Kyle March and McDonald in that first period if they want to score on him.
Hopkinson goes hard on the draw here. They battle for puck possession. Red Devils quickly swarmed as the Red Devils try to get it out of their zone. And they do. They're up to the halfway. Nice little receiving pass by Esposito on the backhand pass. And that doesn't get through. Hopkinson all the way over to Vordanov. Cross-ring pass. Vordanov that has his shot deflected, but he gets it back. Passes it up to Simon on the half wall at the high slot. Another deflection off some shin pads. Luke Tappan with it. He's harassed by 2 Swarm players. Puck's given away again. Vordanov has it with some time in the middle. Goes to his D-man Sandoy. Sandoy, wrist shot. Little bit of a kind of a shot pass, but doesn't hit Vordanov's stick. Possibly what you were saying earlier, Bartek, about how you're going to beat Reason. Looking for a shot deflection or a pass shot deflection.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be a deflection or one-timer to beat him. Hopefully we'll see a replay of that beautiful control by Esposito on that previous rush the Devils had. That was a thing of beauty.
Ollie Hay in with it. Down to Sandoy, who's pinched in from the point. Back to Ollie Hay. Sends it down low. Bit of a trip there, but he carries on. Ollie Hay with it. Passes it back down to March. That's Marcus McDonald taking a hit. In the middle, just out of the reach of Ollie. And the Red Devils managed to get out of the zone. Swarm putting the pressure straight back onto them, though. They'd make a change. Here they come again, 3-on-2. Mishandle of the puck, given away. The Devils try to clear, but they don't. Houlihan has it on the backhand, puts it in front, shot. What a save by Reason, extending that pad.
Wow.
Keeping this game real close. Stretch pass to Hunt. He's away one-on-one. Takes it, gets taken down from the side. No call.
That
Good
is quite
back
surprising.
check.
I thought that should have been a penalty.
It looks a bit like the back, but he might have got him from the side, which makes it a legal hit. But the Swarm come back the other way. Kind of a pass on to the Reason. He puts that at harm's way. Atwell now. Game really heating up. Hay can't hold it. And Orr comes the other way with it. Hunt. 2-on-1. Drops it in the middle. Hodge has it. Shot. Shouldered away by Parr. End-to-end action here. Polozov, 1-on-2. Goes to the backhand. Stops up. Pass in front. That puck is on the line. It's in front and scores! Houlihan on the doorstep. Cleans up. The rebound sitting right in front. 2-1 game through the Swarm.
Yeah, not much Reason could do there. He did his best. He was sprawled out. You can see he does get his toe on it, but the rebound is just pounded in eventually by the Swarm.
That goes off the skate. It sits in front, and then Houlihan comes in the right spot at the right time. As Reason was fully outstretched, he had no one helping him. And Houlihan comes in and takes it to the net and scores 2-1.
Yeah, definitely can't blame their goaltender there, the Devils. Reason's done everything he can.
I wouldn't mind, sorry to interrupt, I wouldn't mind have seen that play on the defensive end for the Swarm. There could have possibly been a penalty called, if there was like an interference, maybe a bit of holding. I'm not entirely sure. It looked like McDonald, that's Ryan McDonald, came back, makes a good hit on Hunt, but Hunt had a step on him. So there's usually a few criteria to call a penalty shot. I don't think it was warranting a penalty shot, but a possible penalty at least. Anyway, the Swarm came back down and they score, so that's a little bit of a contentious one as they've got the lead now. Back on it again, in the zone, fired in front. Oh, man, Reason making another good quality save.
And how many one-timer saves he made this game? So many in the slot.
A partial break here, Brown coming the other way. Passes up top, shot. And the Swarm send it up the boards. Not out of the zone, held in by Kaluzny. Simon has it. Backhand up the wall. Swarm got a 2-on-2 forming. Kozak cuts in the middle. Looking for a shot angle. Doesn't shoot it yet. Does now. And that was going wide, but Reason looks to grab it and hold on and get a stoppage for his team.
Yeah, might as well get the change. Even though it's going wide, you never know what's going to happen with these lively Botany boards. Seeing the replay now.
Oh, it was off the ref's skate.
Stuck in the refs. Yep. An excellent one-timer save by Reason again.
But then there was the rebound that was there that he got as well. Whoa, bit of a deflection, another shot at it. Bordenov got a couple of good taps at that puck as he redirected that pass right onto Reason.
That is actually a really
tough save.
Out of nowhere, and it looked like it was going wide. You usually don't expect a deflection in that situation, so he had to be sharp to get down and seal that near side.
Tap and the Devils win the faceoff. They play it up. And McDonald pinches in and he hits his man. Takes the puck right away from him. The Devils get it back. They manage to clear the zone. Up to Esposito, one-on-one with a man streaking to the net. That's Reese. Likes to shoot it, misses the net entirely, and that comes all the way back down into the Red Devils zone.
It's a good idea. I think he was probably hoping to elevate it a little bit and get it over Connor's pad on the far side.
Or at least go far side for a low, hard shot and get a rebound for his streaking man. I think that was Reese that was in support there. But when you miss the net, that's a giveaway, and it goes all the way down the other end. He's going to get another chance here. He's got a one-on-two. Esposito with it. Wrist shot, hard shot, save there by Parr. Good positional save there.
Yeah, well done by Parr. Esposito is looking dangerous. He's a threat every time he's on the ice. Going one-on-two, you can see how much the defensemen respect him as they're hanging back and giving him that space. Because they saw him beat someone real clean in that first period.
Yeah, he did that big dangle, but also like allowing your goaltender to see the shot kind of helps.
Definitely, yeah, it definitely helps being able to see the puck. It's quite
You would
difficult.
hope so.
Quite difficult to catch the puck when you can't see it, going over 100 kilometers per hour.
So yeah, he's got a lot of weapons to his offensive game, Esposito.
His release is quite quick. It's good to see.
Thuler trying to take on the defenseman. He kind of like folds him in half as Nichols kind of goes right over top. Thuler kind of bullying his way through. You'll see it on the replay. He's got 1 against 3. He goes, okay, I'm going to go right at you, Nichols. Here we come. Boom. Let's take you right on.
Oh, wow.
It makes him do like a roly-poly somersault to add insult to injury. But Nichols did hold his ground and stop that play, possibly stopping a goal. And Swarm, that's Ollie Hay with it. He goes right up to March. March streaks in. Opportunity here. Shot right off the goalpost. Reason stayed steady. He didn't even move much. Held his ground, but that was open for a moment. Ollie in there taking a few hits. He's got one from behind.
Oh, I think that should have probably been a penalty.
That's a little bit rough.
I think little Marcus McDonald got his face shoved into the boards.
That is someone we have not yet seen on the rink for the Red Devils. That is Maestronek Zubrovsky Dima. He's wearing number 75. And his last name, I cannot even see from up here. I need binoculars because it's got more than 20 letters in it.
Yeah, that's a long double barrel.
We might just call him Dima for the rest of the game. I'm sorry if you're related to this person. It's a hard name to say. Maestranok Zubrovsky.
Yeah, I'm Eastern European, and I think I would struggle to say that quickly during a game. So understandable.
He might have got away with one there. It was a bit from the back. You could definitely see the numbers, but the Swarm come the other way. Simon, he gets tripped up. That is definitely put the arm up for the referee. So Connor Parr skates to the bench. Botany putting on an extra attacker. 6-on-5 right now. But the Red Devils touch up. Swarm headed to the power play. 1 second shy of 7 minutes left in this second period, Bartek. 2-1 to the Swarm.
Yeah, so I think we discussed at the start of the game, well, before the game started, the Botany Swarm power play has struggled recently. I think what I'd like to see is to have them park a big body in front of Reason. Reason's a fairly tall goalie, so you're going to need someone big like Remy Sandoy standing in front of him, take away his eyes.
Yeah.
I think we've often seen Ivan Domitau playing that role, and I think he's a little bit too small to really do it effectively.
Yeah.
I think I'd like to see Ivan free to skate around and
use his strengths that way.
Yeah, put a big body in front instead.
Yeah, the Swarm have those options as Voronov has the puck here. Passes it up to Simon up top. Goes back to Voronov. Voronov likes to shoot it. Nice hard shot, but Reason can see that all the way and gloves it. As you said, you see it, more likely to stop it. When you have a man advantage, you can park a body in front of the net, taking away the goalie's eyes.
And we do see Remy, who's normally a defenseman, is standing in front of Reason. So I think they have made that adjustment to try and take away his eyes.
They've got some other big men on the Swarm with Ruzicka and McDonald, all over 6'2", or 1.85 meters, roughly, I think that is.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of options there to park a big guy in front.
So they've already gone through almost 40 seconds of the power play. One shot to show for it. Simon streaks in the middle, right down the mystery lane, and he scores! Wrist shot, takes it on himself.
Luke Simon with a
What a
beautiful
wrist shot.
move at center ice, and then just powers through the middle, snipes it on Reason. Love to see it.
This play starts at his own blue line.
What a great young defenseman. I
Comes
think
in,
he's
wrist
only 19 or 20 maybe. I taught him last year at the University of Auckland in one of our maths courses. Great to see a young player with that sort of skill.
He's born in 2004, so he'd be only 20 years old.
Oh, yeah. And he plays quite mature for such a young defenseman. Being a defenseman, a lot of responsibility, and he doesn't make too many mistakes, as we saw there.
So
He's
the
great
Swarm,
offensively
yeah,
as well.
getting up here, 3-1. 6 minutes 16 left in the second period. On the power play marker, goal from Luke Simon. I'm going to presume that was unassisted. And the Swarm elect to send that up high in the air, a bit of a flick pass. Red Devils, we have a stoppage of play. Referee says hand pass or something like that. As you see on the replay here, you get the power play goal again. He just cuts right in. I think Reason does get a piece of this. Oh, it does go off his glove and it goes up into the net.
Yeah, it's just off the tee. That might actually be an equipment issue. There's a lot of gloves that the tee is a bit too soft and can fold in if it hits the tee. I'm not sure what brand of glove he's wearing. I think possibly a Warrior glove, and I do know sometimes they have quite a soft tee.
Oh, we got a penalty here against the Swarm. They've just taken, looks like a boarding or interference penalty as Atwell hit one of the defensemen, number 11, for the Red Devils, as he went right to the bench. That is Hopkins. He's laboring, and we may get that on the replay, we may not, but it was in behind the play that Atwell hit Hopkins on the boards there, and we know that Atwell is a very strong physical player, so anytime he's laying the body on someone, they're going to feel it.
Yeah, I missed that one as well. I did see the Devils player down on the ice. Hopefully he's okay. Looks to be fine on the bench there. But huge opportunity now for the Devils. I think they definitely want to score now to get themselves back into this game.
Yeah, I think they would much like to have a goal on the board this period to close the gap a little bit.
They're getting outshot almost 3-1 at this point. 29-12 the shots for the Swarm.
So the Red Devils streak in. Orr passes it over. And that's Delamore. Passes it up top to Hunt. Hunt takes a wrist shot from the point. That's saved by Parr with the pads. Delamore holds it in. That's Sandoy. Puts his man right into the boards with a good hit. I don't know if that we can say good hit, but the man went down pretty quickly.
I guess we got a whistle since the puck was trapped.
Well, we'll see it here on the replay.
Devils
See what happens, because the Red Devils player has the puck. He's getting hit from, oh no, that's from the back. He hits him right from the back into that Zamboni door area. When you see it on the replay, it looks a lot worse than when it was in full, like, regular speed.
Yeah,
he could have been called for hitting from behind. He's very lucky.
Yeah, quite lucky to get away with that one. That was Sandoy, I believe. Almost a second trip to the penalty box. This one would have definitely been deserved.
Oh, yes, I think so too. You don't want to see that. When you see a guy with numbers, you don't hit him from the back. You kind of have to ease up, and in those moments, for sure. Esposito, hard shot there, and that's blocked by Sandoy. Bit of hockey karma coming back his way, maybe. He's laboring now. Still not looking good. Red Devils taking advantage, going around the net. No pass here yet. Delamore goes up top. Hunt, wrist shot from the point, save, rebound. Again, Parr with another real good quality rebound save.
Oh yeah, we can see Sandoy is really struggling out there.
Yeah, that might have hit him just above the ankle. So he's laboring on. Delamore takes a shot from the point, shot, and he scores! Possibly tipped in front, but Delamore, wrist shot, high slot, and they cash in on the power play. Red Devils make it a 3-2 hockey game.
Yeah, they definitely took advantage of the Swarm being effectively 3.5 players on the ice with Sandoy struggling. I don't know if there was contact, if that was actually deflected or if Connor just didn't get a good look at it. You can see he
tries to hit it down, but it went straight up because the player in front tries to hit it down, but that puck just floated by right into that top corner above the blocker of Connor Parr.
Yeah, I think it was just the issue of Connor not being able to see the puck. We saw him trying to look around the player screening in front of him, and with Sandoy struggling, he wasn't able to move that body out from in front of his goalie.
And Swarm right back onto it. They win the faceoff. Polozov coming in the zone here. Shot from the point. Ruzicka blocked by Nichols. Shot again. What a save. Houlihan.
Oh, wow.
All alone. Reason.
Oh, my.
What a save there as he gets onto it. So you see the shot from the point. It manages to get through. No, it doesn't. It gets blocked. And straight to Houlihan. And I think that gets blocked away right up into the stands.
You can see the power on that shot. The puck off the blocker went up into the roof. What a save by Reason. Maybe one of the best, or I think it's actually the best goaltending performance I've seen so far in the NZIHL this season.
Yeah, he's dialed in, like you said, and he's making some excellent stops. 30 shots, 27 saves, and we've only played almost 2 full periods here. Houlihan looking to do some damage. Curling in, drops it down, passes it up top. Kept in. Ruzicka walks into one. Shot pass. Houlihan shot, diving across his reason, making another outstanding save.
Oh my, what a save. That was a secret service style save. That was like Marc-Andre Fleury, the last
Jumping
second.
at the puck. What a save he made. Pulls off to Houlihan. Backhand shot. Reason with another save. Puck's on top of the net. And Houlihan gets it there. Has 2 Devils on him. And that's Dima. I'm just going to say Dima from the other team. Oh, shot there and turned over. It's the Swarm. All over the Devils inside of their zone. And Reason puts a glove on that puck, holding on to get a faceoff.
That was actually quite a good save. Well, we're seeing on the replay now his secret service save. So if any of you remember, I think it was Marc-Andre Fleury, 2010, 2011 Stanley Cup Finals, I think against the Red Wings, made that save in the last second to get the Penguins the Stanley Cup.
Win them the cup. It was an unforgettable save, unbelievable. And definitely one of the reasons the Penguins won the cup that year. And another shot there and saved by Reason. He gloves it.
Yeah, well done with quite a lot of traffic floating through some flyby screens. Makes a nice clean catch. He's definitely dialed in.
But look, the Red Devils have 16 registered shots to the Swarm's 33 or 32, and just doubling them up. And it's a very close game. It's a 1-goal game. So he is definitely the reason why they are this close and kept in it at this stage. Swarm keeping it on. Andy Hay fans on his shot. Bit of a break the other way. Esposito puts Thuler on the back chase. And Esposito stops up. Pass in front. Oh, and it's deflected wide. Couldn't get anything on it. Del Motel back to Hay. Hay to Thuler. But he doesn't hold on to it. Esposito takes it away. Up top. Red Devils. Oh, given away. Possible breakaway for Kozak. 1-on-1, 1-on-none. Gets it. Gets harassed from the back and shot. And a goal. It manages to go in. The referee had his hand up. But that puck does squirt through Reason and goes in. That is a 4-goal for the Swarm.
Quite unlucky for Reason. He did make the save, and I think we'll see on the replay now. Was it off his defenseman that it went in the end? Did the rebound bounce off his defenseman or not? You can see Kozak struggling to get a clean shot off. Gets the shot, and
I think his momentum might have carried that puck in, like when his skates got taken out from underneath him. Because he shoots the puck, because he's getting harassed from the side and the back. He receives that kind of like slash, but still, he makes the shot, and as he gets taken down, the momentum might have carried that puck over the line.
So you think it was a rebound then off of Kozak and in?
Yeah, I don't know. We don't have the luxury of having like overhead replay cameras to see it, but.
So if anyone's watching at home and you're able to
Let
rewind it and watch in slow motion, let us know. How did that go in?
I mean, even if we asked him, he'd probably tell you something different. Right back the other way, Joseph Orr with a shot that misses. Hard slap shot as Connor Parr puts a blocker to that. Bit of a deflection shot there, does get through to Parr. Good response here from the Red Devils. They're coming back right away, sending the Swarm on their heels.
Yeah, forcing Connor to get a bit of work. He's not had much to do in this game, but has been sharp when called upon.
So tap-in shot goes off the stick of Hopkinson, gets in front. Connor does make the save, and then Brown gets in on that, trying to get another shot on, but it wasn't clean, forcing Parr to make a couple of saves. So 1:35 in the first period as we tick down. Lots of goals scored in the second period. And Swarm getting the line here. Had it poked away. That's Bull. 93. He passes it over to Hodge. Hodge streaks in, shot. That's blockered by Parr. Kind of used his shoulder to block and stop that one. Sandoy passes up to March. March curls wide. Passes it down low.
1 minute remaining in
It's the last minute in this second period. Ollie Hay takes his man. Marcus McDonald pinches in, gets the puck. Ollie Hay shot. Reason with another save. Atwell. He has it on the backhand. Goes to his forehand. Cuts into the middle. And the Devils are there to stop that. And that's Dima. No, that's 68. That's Hodge taking his man down. He goes off. Here comes McDonald. Sorry, Ruzicka over to Atwell. Ruzicka parks himself in front, waiting for the shot. There it comes. And again, Reason puts a pad to it. Polozov's cutting in. Pass across, one-timer, and Houlihan doesn't get all of it. Kind of fanned on it. Atwell trying to go through his man, doesn't. Down to Polozov, 8 seconds. Are they going to get another shot? And Boole has it, and he elects to clear. Gives it to his man, back to him, and that will have the buzzer, and that will do it for period number 2.
So we see in the comments, someone is telling us what they saw in that goal against Reason. So he said the wrist shot wasn't the shot, didn't have the puck, it just slid in 5-hole. Interesting. So a little bit of chaos there. Unlucky for Reason. Really, he got unlucky twice. The goal that Simon scored, well, a beautiful goal. Excellent skating and shooting by Simon. We see, as you pointed out, it did come off of Reason's tee. So a little bit of an equipment issue. The tee on the catcher, sometimes if it's a little bit soft, if you have an older glove, it can fold in when the puck hits it, and something like that can happen. So I do feel for him as a fellow goaltender.
Oh, well, absolutely. Unfortunately, his team's down by 2 at the moment. Swarm have come away with a 2-goal lead from that period. They've had some power play goal, so that will be hurting. They're going to have to come back from that in this third period. So we are not done yet, folks. Keep staying tuned into this live stream broadcast. On behalf of Bartek, myself, Ian, we'll catch us in that third period. Ka kite for now.
Kia ora koutou. Welcome back to this third period action between the Botany Swarm and the Canterbury Red Devils. I'm Bartek Evertovsky, and I'm here with Ian Wanamaker. So Ian, I think there's one reason that the Swarm haven't run away with this game.
I think you've already indicated it in that little bit of a segue, as you have indicated there. Yeah, that's the goaltending from Daniel Reason. He's been amazing. He's been fantastic. A little hard done by with that power play goal. He didn't get it all with his glove, and then that last one on that breakaway with Kozak with their giveaway from their team, and then a puck just kind of trickled over the line, and that's the 2-goal difference, really. I mean, he stopped absolutely everything else. You can't pin it on him alone. The team needs to be playing, and they're playing a pretty decent game in front of them. They've got to generate more offense and capitalize and actually hit the net when they have the puck. They've missed the net a lot when they've had those one-on-ones or two-on-ones, and that's really hurting them on the scoreboard, and it comes the other way, and the Swarm are good enough to punish them. So third period, we shall see what Red Devils team shows up.
See if Esposito can maybe score another beautiful goal.
Polzov has a quick wrist shot, and that doesn't get in. So there's Houlihan. He's on it with Atwell. He puts it in low, but right to the Red Devils defenseman. He chips it up the boards. Missed pass, that goes all the way down. That will be an icing charge against the Red Devils.
So Devils currently getting outshot 35-18 by the Swarm. They're definitely going to need to get more shots onto Parr if they want to get back into this one. Parr hasn't been too busy, so this is actually kind of a good opportunity. It's a bit tough as a goalie when you don't face many shots and suddenly you have to face someone like Esposito coming at you. So they can get some good quick shots on Connor early in this period. They might have some success.
That's Willis passing it up to Orr. Orr takes on his man. Wrist shot. That's way wide of the net, as we had indicated. Got to hit the net. Swarm break the other way. Houlihan. He streaks down. Stops up. Pass in front. That's well read by Orr. And he comes the other way. 2-on-2 shaping up. With a high man support. Brown with a shot on net. This time stopped by Parr. Rebound was there for the taking. Let the Swarm do well to clear it. Back up to Houlihan. Nice move here. Back to his forehand. Shot. Reason with a save.
Really nice move by Houlihan to get that shot off.
Up top again. Houlihan shot. And another good save by Reason as he directs that well into the corner.
He's been sharp and doing a lot of the little things as well, like getting his stick on the low shots. It makes a big difference when you're able to get your stick on it and deflect it wide of the net. You don't have those juicy rebounds popping into the slot.
That's right. So his positional saves are great, as well as where he's directing the puck to. So if you are a young goaltender or just a young person watching, take note, because he's really putting on a clinic here as to how to play that position of goaltender.
Yeah, very technically sound.
As the net comes off, as the Botany Swarm player, Ollie Hay, crashed into the net as he tried to do a bit of a wraparound, knocking the net off its pegs.
Yeah, these pegs come out quite easily. They're not the NHL style pegs, the marsh pegs that are all the way down to the concrete with a nice thick chunk of rubber. It's just a little bit of metal keeping it on.
So March lines up the face-off against Reese, and March wins that. Thuler has it. He passes it through neutral area all the way down. Tapping going back to get it. Giving it up to the Swarm. Swarm, that's March. Gives it over to Ollie. Tries to dangle through, doesn't get it. And Andy Hay, he keeps it in. McDonald playing the body down low. Devils coming away with it. Here's Esposito. Doesn't like his options. Curls back.
Good patience.
But he does give it away here. March takes it. Giveaway back in, and a save there as Esposito, in desperation to come back to make a save, to help his defender, help his goaltender, I should say, crashes in the net, knocks it off. So Esposito has control, and he just kind of tries to make a move and then loses it.
Yeah, that was an unforced error there.
And March, he had a good move. He made a good save there again. Reason stopped it with the skate blade.
I'm not even sure if he made the save. It's
really?
Possible that that March just missed. I think when he went for the poke check, it threw March off, and I think he wasn't able to tuck it in as a result. But let us know if you're watching at home. Was it off Reason's skate, or was it just wide by March?
I mean, we get a chance to watch it maybe once on the replay, but if you're at home, you can just watch it a few times, to be honest.
And you could watch it in slow motion at home.
That's true. Dalmattel back with it for the Swarm. Pass it over to Simon. Passed up, and that's not held in the neutral zone. Boole gets onto it. Passes it back to his D-man and gives it to Nichols. Nichols off the wall, but given to Sandoy. He can't hold on to it. And Hodge dumps it into the Swarm zone. He pressures Dalmattel. Swarm can't get the puck out now at all. So they do get it over to Simon. Passes it up the boards, and they do get it out of the zone. That's to Mainstranok Zubrovsky. I just love saying that name. It's such a wicked name. Good hockey name. Swarm. And Hodge has it. No, he can't hold on to it either. And that's given over to Ryan McDonald. Then the Swarm get out of their zone. And Dalmattel, he streaks in. 3-on-2 shaping up. Cuts in the middle. Wrist shot. Saved by Reason. Good positional save. Does get snowed in the face, actually, for his trouble by Kozak. And does make it mention to the referee.
I used to play wearing glasses when I was a kid, since I couldn't handle contact, and that was always an issue when people snowed my face.
You'll watch. He freezes the puck, and Kozak's stopping, and in that stopping motion, sprays him with that snow right in Reason's face. Not a good look.
Oh, sneaky Kozak.
I don't think that was on purpose. He was just trying to get to the net, but Reason was down with his head right in front of the slot.
Well, the trick is making it look like it's not on purpose.
Yeah, there's another shot, another save. Reason, 2 in quick succession there, putting it close to that 40 mark of shots. It looks like there will be a whistle for a hand pass, I believe, Bartek. I'm not sure if you caught that or not.
No, I missed that one.
Looked like it was a hand pass indicated by the linesman.
Oh, so we have Drum Ketno in the chat saying Reason kicked off March's stick. So, wow, what a save by Reason.
Yeah, I thought he might have got a piece of it. Eh? He's been absolutely sound in the net.
Yeah, keeping his team in it again in this third period, making some big saves already. Not even 5 minutes in.
As Willis goes back, pressured by Vordanov, he comes away with it. Up to Delamore. Over to Orr. He comes through, right through the middle. Takes a shot, but that's deflected out of play by Ryan McDonald. And that will be a face-off inside the Swarm zone.
So the Devils will definitely need to get some more shots on target. As you said, they keep missing the net. They're going to need to get some shots onto Connor and ideally get someone standing in front of him. As we saw, the last goal they scored on Connor, he wasn't able to see it with a big body standing in front of him. They'll need to do that again.
Face-off controlled by the Swarm. They streak away. Houlihan skates with speed here. Goes around his man. Can't control it. Does get a shot, but that goes wide. Bit of miscommunication there, but Hay gets to it. Sends it down to Atwell. In his battle, he loses it. Delamore comes away with it. Hay gloves it down, sends it back in. Houlihan to chase. Kept in again. Thuler at the line. Can't quite hold it. It's back to Hay. Hay up to Polozov. Polozov sees a gap, goes for it. Drives wide. Wrist shot. Off the shoulder pad area of Reason. He was already down. Popped up a little bit like a like a video game player, like a I don't know, Super Mario or something.
See that on the replay now. Polozov carrying it in.
Oh, he kind of tries to get out of the way, but he does stop it with his shoulder. It was going right at his face. Naturally, I wouldn't want to stop the puck with my face. But
No,
I'm
I
not a
wouldn't
goalie.
recommend it. It's not fun. Your ears ring for a little bit if it's a hard shot.
So 14 minutes, 38 seconds in this third period. Swarm have 4 goals. The Red Devils have 2. Kozak streaks in here, tries to go to the middle, gets it to Sandoy. He has a shot, that's saved by Reason.
Another big save by Reason. And again, doing really well with his stick. You see him getting his stick on a lot of those low shots. preventing those juicy rebounds in the slot.
And here is Dima, Maestranok Zubrovsky.
Very impressive pronunciation.
I'm trying. I could be mispronouncing it. Someone will have to tell me. Shot there, and oh, the Swarm. Another save by Reason, looking to get a rebound there, and they couldn't convert it. As Sandoy's up on the play. And Esposito just loses his stick and comes right to the bench, possibly broken twig. As Hunt has it. Tries to force the pass through, does get there. Wrist shot again. Swarm putting some sticks to the shots from the Red Devils and not reaching the net. Keeping Connor not that busy.
Yeah, it's always tough when, and we're seeing that now, the replay. And, so close to tucking it in, but the Devils defender managed to get back and interfere with the Swarm player's stick.
So Bull lines up for the face-off. He wins it over to his line mate Hodge. They try to pass it back and forth to each other. Kept in at the line. And the Swarm managed to get it out of the zone. Willis is there, though, sending it back. Ryan McDonald comes up the middle with it. Up to Hopkinson. Ritchie gains the line. Goes on the back end. Tries to pull it to the forehand, but Willis, good stick lift. Oh, another good centering pass. McDonald with a shot. Reason with a save. Partial open net there, but Reason does manage to get there.
That was a tough one with all those bodies in front of him.
Back the other way come the Red Devils. Poole on the right side, stops up, gets in front, shoots, save there by Cole. Puck is by par, and the puck was there.
I think everyone lost sight of it for a second.
Hunt had it in front. He could have just tapped that in. The Swarm come back with it. A lot of forcing passes through the neutral zone and hitting sticks. Not very clean. Another giveaway. Here comes March. He has two Red Devils on his back. He's pinned up against the wall. Swarm come away with it. Holly Hay cuts into the middle. Pass in front. Reason gets a stick on it and holds on.
Ooh, snags it out of the air.
Bit of a rough play there as Marcus McDonald gets tied up with Sean Brown in front.
Seeing that on the replay now.
There's a backhand pass in front, and Vortnov just didn't get it. Look at this. He had some of that. There was net to shoot at, but Reason manages to get there and make a save.
Great instinctive play by Reason. I think he didn't see the puck, but he knew where it would be going and just slid over, got his body in front of
He
it.
stopped 39 shots. The Swarm have put 43 shots on him, and it's still 12 minutes to go in the third period. That might be registered as a shot on goal. He just kind of gloves it and catches it.
Yeah,
not sure.
His easiest save of the game, if that does count as a save.
I mean, the guy needs a beach towel. He's got to be sweating heaps back there. The amount of shots he's been thrown at him.
He has seen a lot of rubber tonight.
Be good to check to see if how many games he has actually played for the Red Devils, because they have got the lowest goal differential, like the worst goal differential in the league, minus 45. And based on this, as we had a hit there, as Brown puts McDonald, Marcus, right through the boards as the door pops open right beside the Swarm bench.
We have a young fan trying to get the door closed now.
Well, good thing the fan wasn't standing behind the door.
Oh, yeah.
Because you might catch it here as the puck comes up the wall. Marcus McDonald sends the pass up, then he gets hit. Oh, it's just out of frame. And the door does pop right open. They're actually struggling to get it back on, as a couple of the fans here are trying to jam that door back into place. And it looks like it's locked into place now and it is deemed safe to play on. So Reason's played a total of 4 total games. So by the looks of it, he's played 118 minutes.
So has an 87 save percentage this season, which I mean, sub
it's
90
still high in
isn't.
this league.
Yeah, it is pretty good for this league. And
But it's sub 90, you're right.
Sub 90, but considering the amount of shots he's facing and the amount of quality chances he's facing, I think he's.
Well, to give it perspective, you got Aston Brooks leading the way with 94% save percentage. He's played 10 games. Connor Parr 6 games. He's on 93%. And Chaba, who plays net for the West Auckland Admirals, is on 91. Joel Hasselman 90, Tim Carey 86, Alex Power 85. So he's definitely in the mix for. He's probably faced some of the most shots in the league as well. I'm not sure if that stat has been taken into consideration, but he's certainly up there right now.
Yeah, definitely. He's facing a lot of really high quality chances. So not surprising that he's sub 90 if he's facing those sort of one-timers every game.
So in that, the Swarm have got a penalty. Polozov, number 10 for the Swarm. 2 minutes for hooking, as we've heard the in-house announcer Aaron Somerville announce it. Red Devils pass it around and shoot from the point, missed the net.
I think they were probably looking for a deflection, but weren't able to get a stick on it.
The Swarm penalty kill has been pretty good. 86%. That shot gets deflected away. Swarm looking to clear. That's backhanded into the middle. That's blocked by Hunt, so he holds on to it. Up to Delamore, back to Hunt. He gets kind of shouldered into the boards, but manages to pass it to Orr. Orr takes a short angle shot and gets crushed by Simon.
Simon's not a big guy, but he's quite good at throwing the body around.
Esposito now, 1-on-3. He tries to take it through. A lot of sticks on him. Back up top to Delamore. Delamore on the blue line. Passes it back to Hunt. Hunt goes to the middle. Doesn't pass. He shoots it, looking for a deflection. Tappan does, but doesn't hit the net. Simon in the corner. He just elects to hold on to the puck. They take it away, the Devils. They get it back to the point. Delamore, high, hard shot. And that is blocked by Richie Hopkinson's shin pad up into the netting. And we'll have another stoppage. 28 seconds left in the power play to the Red Devils. 10 minutes, 7 seconds in the third.
Yeah, I think the Devils' power play looking a little bit better this time. They haven't gotten the high-quality chance that they want so far, but at least they're able to maintain some zone pressure and get some shots through onto Connor. Previously, they really struggled. The Swarm were just clearing everything.
Over to Hodge. Red Devils win that draw. Pass in front. Looking again for this hard pass deflection. Nichols over to Hodge. Hodge goes down past the hash marks. Takes a real sharp angle shot. Missed the net entirely.
Yeah, not the best idea when you're on the power play.
Oh, then you got to go regroup in your own zone. Kills a lot of time on your clock. And that will do it for the power play for the Red Devils as Polozov comes back on the ice and the Swarm makes some changes back to 5-on-5. Esposito curling back into his own zone. Has to be careful. He gave it away last time doing that. He's wheeling it up well now. Has it stick checked away by Polozov. Good stick lift as the Red Devil bench is electing to say that was a hook. You can hear that slash all the way up here as Houlihan goes through. And that quiets everybody down.
Is that Esposito with the slash?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of frustration.
Possibly.
I think he did get hooked on one of the zone entries on the power play as well.
Shot there, McDonald. Another save.
One was
sharp angle shot by Polozov off the side of the net.
Possibly another tee issue. I think Reason again thought that he had caught it and it came off the tee and bounced over the net.
You will have to explain what that tee is when we get a chance on the break. Reason, another good save there. It gets the blocker down and his paddle. Reese gets it in the middle. Tries to hit Dodwell with a pass. Swarm in their own zone. Houlihan chips it up to Dalmatel. He doesn't hold it. Devils give it away again. Dalmatel with it. Does a forehand backhand move. Tries to go around his D-man. He does. Doesn't give the pass, drop pass to Hay, and the Devils take it away and send it down into the Swarm end. 8 minutes remaining third period. Will the Red Devils manage a comeback here, Bartek?
Well, they've got 7 minutes and 50 seconds to do that. They haven't generated much offense in this period, so they're going to need some magic from Esposito possibly to get them back into this one.
So Nichols puts it off the boards. Kept in by Dalmatel. Nope, that does escape him now as Orr comes through with it. Bit sloppy neutral zone play. Swarm come through. And that's Fontaine getting a wrist shot. That goes wide. Nichols. He passes it across to Delamore. Bit of a wobbling puck. Pass all the way through the crease, but no one there. Simon comes the other way. Gets hooked, gets through, all the way through, streaking through, gets his own rebound shot. Oh, it's still loose.
Two
And
big
does
saves
get
by
cleared.
Reason again.
And Simon showing some great confidence there. Streaking through as the Red Devils ice the puck.
Yeah, he's been flying when given the opportunity. He scored that beautiful goal on the power play. And again, Luke Simon just flying through the neutral zone.
This is the wrist shot earlier by McDonald, and
Yep.
it was gloved, or it looked like it. Oh, and Polozov tried to get a shot in from behind the red line, but it hit the side of the net.
Yeah, again, so speaking of the tee, so in the goalie's catcher, you have a pocket that's skate lace or nylon where you catch the puck, and the tee forms the perimeter around the pocket. And usually you have 2 plastic inserts in the tee, and over time they can break down and your tee becomes soft and floppy, and those sort of issues can arise. So Darren Blong, if you're watching, maybe Reason deserves a center ice voucher so he can get himself a fancy new glove.
It's another save there by Reason as that puck gets swallowed up by him.
Another one that's 42 on the night.
Yeah, unbelievable amount of shots that he has faced. Swarm just keep peppering him. Sandoy with another one. Looks like it's blockered away. Possible shot back from Janssen trying to bank it in off Reason. Hard shot there by Sandoy, and Reason reaches across his body with the glove to hold on to it. To not use the block. Is that the kipper catch?
Yeah, the kipper catch when you catch across the body.
It's a little unorthodox, but you know,
yeah.
if you got time to make it work, as you'll see here, Sandoy steps into it, and Reason reaches not all the way across, just enough to hold on to it.
Yeah, a lot of goalie coaches tell you not to do that, but it's actually quite common with Finnish goalies. It's Kippersoft being Finnish as well. Was quite experienced doing that.
So the Swarm back on it here. They have it at the top of the line. Simon.
Maybe a little bit too ambitious, trying to deke through 3 players.
Yes, he's definitely got that youthful confidence, but that's not going to work at this level all the time.
Yeah, maybe better to avoid doing anything too crazy with just under 6 minutes left and a 2-goal lead.
Ollie Hay with a saucer pass all the way through everybody, missing Kyle March. Sandoy steps in, pinches to hold on to it. He curls in the corner, stops up now. Saucers all the way across rink. Good puck movement, looks a bit like a power play by the Swarm here. Backhand shot, and a save there by Reason. As Marcus McDonald got a grade A chance.
Oh, incredible save by Reason. It's just a highlight reel of saves today.
Yeah, we get to the 5-minute 33 mark here. Swarm have 4 goals. The Red Devils have 2.
I think probably 2 more minutes, and then Reason will need to head to the bench for the extra attacker.
Oh, I thought you might just want him to head to the bench to get a rest. He's been seeing
he'll definitely appreciate it.
Shots. Almost 50 shots. We're so close to that 50 shots.
Oh, that is rough. Yeah.
That definitely looked like a hold there, but no call at all. As both players were jockeying for position to get to that puck, Gallagher and Ruzicka.
So 5 minutes left, and the Devils will want to score one soon to give themselves a chance.
Left in regulation, and the score is 4-2.
Getting outshot more than 2-1, 48-20.
Face off in the Swarm zone. Atwell wins it back to McDonald. Over to Ruzicka. Up to Atwell. He backhands it. Tip deflection. Polozov's onto it. Harasses Dima. Over to Nichols. And Atwell steps into his guy and right in front of the Canterbury bench. Canterbury does get it though. Deflected by Delamore, so no icing. But Ruzicka comes up with it. Pass up the middle to Polozov. Right on the tape too. To Houlihan. Skating after it. Wraparound attempt. No, he cuts in front. Looks for a shot. Save there by Reason. Oh, he hadn't held it, but the referee said, I think he's got it. I'm going to call it. Get a whistle. 4 minutes 28, third period.
A little bit of a break for Reason, but another solid save by him. Now up to 45 saves tonight. What a night for Reason.
Yeah, you would almost hope for the Devils to get one, so it gets a little close as he reaches up, and I call that picking flies or picking cherries. Just that was an easy grab, kind of like a, you know, if you're a baseball player in the outfield and catching a pop-up, it's kind of what that looked like. Win by the Swarm off the draw. That's blocked by a shin pad, that shot. Kozak trying to get it. He can't. That's Brown streaks away with it. Pass in front to Orr. Quick shot.
Ooh, Connor had to be sharp there to make that save.
So the Red Devils clearly showing they are capable and they can counter. But so can the Swarm. Here they come. Dalmatau, nice move here on the back end. Gets it poked away by Willis. Another shin pad block. So the same penalty that Remy Sandoy got called for, not called against the Swarm. Back the other way though. Here come the Devils. Kaluzny streaking in, shot, and that is saved by Connor Parr.
Big save by Parr. Good positioning. Gets to the top of his crease. Knows that the Devils forward doesn't have a lot of time to pull a move. Holds his ground and just absorbs it into the body.
A real good chip behind the defender there as the Canterbury player gets it. That's Kaluzny. Gets a good snapshot off, but right into the biggest area of the goalie, and not really where you have any danger. So a good save.
Yeah, Connor did well to position himself, so there wasn't much to shoot at.
Bortnov pass in front, out of the reach of Hopkinson, looking to get a stick on that. As he gets hit directly from behind and no call at all. Puck in front, rebound. What a shot, score! Remy Sandoy with a hard wrist shot.
Nguyen Gretzky pounds it into the net. You can see Reason lost sight of the puck for a moment, as we'll see on the replay.
But Hopkinson gets hit right from the back, no call. And then the puck comes right out in front. And Sandoy steps into it high slot and makes no mistake, up and over the glove of Reason.
Yeah,
and
I think it was a bit of an awkward bounce off the Botany boards. Again, Reason thought it was coming all the way around, suddenly realized it hadn't made the trip around the net, and he was chasing behind the play. Wasn't able to get to the top of his crease to make himself big when facing Sandoy. So now 5-2 for the Swarm with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
Yeah, you wonder what the response will be for the Red Devils here. But the Swarm right back on attack as Reason gets a stick on that one and puts it into the mesh, possibly trying to just slow play down a little bit. The Swarm just keep on coming. 50 shots on goal, putting up 50 shots and generating 5 goals. I mean, man, like that's just, as you see that replay by Sandoy, what a shot there.
Absolute snipe by Nguyen Gretzky. I think someone was listening to one of the live streams a few weeks ago and thought we were calling him New Wayne Gretzky. I don't think he's quite that good, but he's New Wayne Gretzky, being from the island of Niue, and definitely the best player ever to come out of that island.
Yeah, no argument there. Possibly the most penalized as well.
Definitely.
Oh, he's a great man. Excellent for the Swarm. But we got 2 minutes 40 left in this period.
Yeah, the Devils are going to want to get a face-off in the Swarm zone, or at least some zone pressure, so they can get Reason out of the net and give themselves a chance to close this one up.
It's the Devils trying to get through. Hunt's kind of seagulling a little bit at the other team's blue line.
Might as well give it a try.
And that's going to be an icing call.
Yeah, I think Reason needs to head to the bench now for the extra attacker if they want any chance.
So? It's 5-2. I mean, that's a big risk. You're going to risk getting another goal. Yeah, but it's also goals against.
Yeah. I would do it personally. I'm if I was the coach, I would pull Reason, get the extra attacker, see what happens.
Yeah, this is where I disagree with you. I would keep him in the net. It's just too much of a risk. My conservative nature says, okay, if you make it 6-2, that's more of an embarrassing scoreline than 5-2. And the way their offense has been, it hasn't been good enough to get there. Well, I could be wrong here. Chance in front, but they don't convert. Miss the net again.
See, I think if they pull Reason and get a quick one, then you never know what could happen. So I'm in favor of pulling him.
Yeah, when you're down 3 goals, it's just I don't see the point. I mean, if you get one more, you're still down by 2. And Swarm back on it here. Polozov looking to break through. Puck's loose in front. Reason is down.
Oh, my Reason.
Where's the defense to help him?
He is the only reason it is not 6-2 right now.
Back the other way. Wrist shot there. Esposito blockered by Parr. Houlihan tries to hit Ruzicka. He just leaves it. Hodge with it. He elects to flick it in right onto Connor Parr. Sends it away. 1 minute 20 left in the game.
So I know you were saying 3 goals down, you have no chance. So in the BHL playoffs last year, my team in the conference finals was down 4 goals with 4 minutes left, and we were shorthanded. A Tim McKay hat trick brought us even, and we won in overtime.
I might just stop you there, though. That is BHL on a different level. It's all good. It's fine. But this is New Zealand Ice Hockey League, the top level here in New Zealand. BHL is a men's social league, which is good fun. I know it well. I played in it. But I got to just caution it. Anyway, there's a trip there, and that's going to be a call against the Swarm as Tappan gets tangled up and tripped up.
I'm just saying, there's no risk.
You won't let this go.
Other than embarrassing
you
yourself.
just want to see some action. I mean, for the fans,
I do.
Great to see. That is textbook tripping.
See, pull Reason. Why not? It's a power play.
Well, okay, now you have more reason to do that with the power play, and you got a man advantage.
See, now they're calling the stoppage.
We'll see. I mean, you get 30 seconds. Give him a bit of a breather. Draw up a bit of a play. They may try it. I just don't like it, the spirit of it. Hey, Tim McKay, as great as Tim is, and if he's listening, awesome player. Left hand, good shooter, scoring 3 goals. I mean, do you want to put all that pressure onto your team to try and have to do that? Like, you've put yourself in this position. So sometimes you got to wear it.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And we'll see now what the Devils can do.
I mean, look, if it was 5-3, you might want to gamble a little bit more, but within 2 goals, fine. But this is 3-goal lead. It's
maybe
not
I'd be
make
too
much of a
reckless
difference.
as a coach.
Yeah, I think so.
Maybe I should be allowed to coach. You know, I would pull the goalie if there was like 5 seconds left in the period.
This league might need coaches like you. I mean, that's unorthodox.
Some good bodies in front of Connor.
Canterbury on the power play. Esposito over to Hunt. Hunt tries to go through, gets to Orr. 29 seconds left. They got to get some shots here. Esposito down low. Kind of a one-time pass from the back end all the way through everyone. They have pulled the goalie. Dallimore over to Esposito. Esposito, wrist shot. Saved by Connor. Off the pad. Not out of danger. In front, Willis can't control it. 8 seconds. Dallimore takes a shot. That's blocked away. Tappan on the back end. He's not shooting it. Does he shoot it now? Last shot. Cutting across to Dallimore. And he missed the net on that. That is going to do it here, folks. 5 goals to the Botany Swarm, 2 to the Canterbury Red Devils, and I think that's a win for the Botany Swarm.
I think so too. Absolutely dominant performance by the Swarm. 51-25 the shots.
Yeah,
and
I don't know. It's deceptive. You say dominant. I don't think so. It doesn't seem like a dominant performance to me. That's a 3-goal lead. They did put an awful lot of shots on them. It could have easily gone if there's a couple other shots the other way. A lot closer than what you think. Not totally dominant by the Swarm, in my opinion.
Imagine if they had another goalie in the net.
Right.
I think we would be saying
entirely, yes.
It would be a blowout if it wasn't for Reason.
That would be dominant for sure.
Yeah, Reason was standing on his head this whole game. First star, in my opinion, of this one.
Yeah, if we did 3 stars, I think he would definitely get
Who'd
one of them.
Who'd be your second and third stars?
Hard to say. I mean, you'd have to look to the Swarm. They had pretty balanced scoring. I would have to give one at least to Simon just for that individual effort.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Simon, I think, second star, and I think maybe either Esposito or Sandoy for third star, in my opinion.
Sandoy just because of that early penalty call against him, and he had played a real solid game after that. Great, had a nice goal, making it 5-2. So yeah, you got the Botany Swarm will be very happy to get 3 points out of this game, because as we discussed earlier, that they lost a lot of those points against the Admirals, and there's that gap in the point standings. They're down by 3, so these points would put them equal with the Admirals at present. The Admirals are playing right now down in Dunedin against the Phoenix Thunder, and we'll keep you up to date. Last time I checked, it was a 1-0 scoreline to the Admirals, and they did start Chaba, so
I see.
we'll see how that game unfolds.
It's good to see that Chaba's okay. He left yesterday's game with an injury, so hopefully he'll survive this one.
Well, fantastic. Well, we do thank you very much for watching this live stream broadcast. Again, on behalf of Bartek and myself, Ian Wanamaker, our director, Josh Kretschmar, and all of you out there watching, we thank you for your viewing and your listening pleasure. And stay tuned for more ice hockey action on the live stream broadcast. Ka kite ano.